Before we start, we want to introduce you our group member. We have four group member. The first people is Muhammad Haikal bin Rizal. Second, Muhammad Firdaus bin Othman. And third is me, Muhammad Hazim bin Mahbub Ahmad. And lastly, Muhammad Hazi Aiman bin Hafizal.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. Before we begin with our program or code segment, let's see the proposed project summary. So, the project will first show the customer the selection of rooms that they can choose from. They will then input their name and ID number, and they also can choose rooms according to the codes of the rooms. They will also enter the number of adults and children. If there are children, then the customers will receive a 5% discount. They can also choose to continue selecting other rooms. After the customers have selected their rooms, the program will then calculate the tax, discounted price, and the net price for rooms that they have chosen and displays the room number that they have chosen. The program will automatically reset to the next customer if the previous one is done. Okay, next, let's move on to the objective of our program. So, the objective of our project is to ease the job for a hotel to receive the booking from many customers that wanted to book a room at their hotel. The customers will also receive some convenience by our project once they use our system. Customers can choose to book one or more rooms depending on their liking. This program will also help the hotel's management to track how many customers that they have received from previous bookings.
So this is the input for our program. The input that the customer need to put is their name, their IC, total adult, total children, month, date start, date end, it's mean check in or check out, room type and respond. So this is the process for our system. It starts from assign some adult equal to some adult plus AR child adult, and this is the main int main, and this is the function call room. Then this is the function call date, this is function call input, and this is function call output. This is the output for our program. This output will came out to the customer.
So now I'm going to show you the second phase, which is design, which is the flowchart and our pseudocode. So this is our flowchart. And this is our pseudocode.
Okay, Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Hazaiman, and today I want to explain about the main function. Okay, so this will be the variable declaration, declaring array adult and array children. This. Okay, so we'll be using while loop. While the number of people is not equal to -1, the code will still be running. Okay, so the number of people plus will, that mean the number of people will increase by 1 whenever the loop is repeated, and we'll be declaring boolean y equal to true, and will be discount, and we will declare discount as 0. So the call input is to us to calling the function call input. So for this section, the customer will enter their data like first name, last name, number IC, total adult, total children, month, check in date and check out date. Okay, so for some adult, this is to find the total adult in the hotel, and some children, this is to find the total children in the hotel. Okay, so for the total some people, this is to find both total adult and total children in the hotel. So the if we will be using this code to find the highest and the lowest for each customer that registered in this hotel. Okay, so there will be another loop that will be running while the y is equal to true. And will be assigned tax to 0.1, which means the tax is 10%. So the total room price will be assigning to 0. So the customer or the user will be entering their room type and will be calling for a function called room number, and this will be for calling the function called discount. So for this function will be calling for the function called date. So for the total room price, this statement is to calculate the price of the room for the days that the customer booked. And the tax price, this statement is to calculate the tax that will be charged to customer. And the discounted price, this statement is to calculate the discount that the customer get if the customer has the children. And the total price is to calculate the total price that the customer have to pay. So here the customer must decide when the user must decide whether they want to continue or not. If the response equal to yes, it will be set to y equal to true, and if the response is no, it will be set to y equal to false. So this is the function for the call output. Okay, so this section, this output will not come out in the hotel receipt, but this output will be given to the hotel management. Okay, so for the function declaration, for the function of int call room number, will be assigned double array price, declaring the array of the array price. So we'll be using if else statement. So this code is for setting the condition for each room number that is chosen. And there will be else if for the room type equal to 200, for room type 300, room type 400, room type 500, and until room type 600. So we'll be returning the price. This function will return the price for each room that is chosen.
For the next function is called call output. This function will display the receipt for the customer. As you can see, there is things that will be in the receipt. For the room type, for example, if the customer choose type 100, there will be room number 1. But if customer put another room type, there will be another room for the customer. And that will include in the receipt is room price, tax, discount, check out, total price, total days, months, number of adult and number of children. For the next functions called call input, there is no parameter that will be received for these functions. These functions just for the reference for the customer, so they can choose where room they want to book. For the next function is called call discount. This function will call discount if there is a children. The last function is call date. This function will calculate a total that will the customer stay at the hotel.
So now I'm going to run our coding. So first you need to put your first name, then you need to put your last name, and you need to put IC, then total adults that you have, I will put 3, and total children I will put 2. Month is December, so check in I will put 23, and check out 25. Room type I will put 600 for suites, and I don't want to continue. So this is the output that the customer will receive. This is a hotel receipt, and this is for the management info. The management will get the info about total adults, total children, highest customer, lowest customer, and total customer in the hotel. So this is for the next customer that will booking in the hotel.